Rockers! Today is Sunday, November 18th, 2018, and it is 7:01 p.m. How is everybody doing? Let's take a look at the chat room and say our hellos. Spanky was here first. She gets the gold star. Joyce Meredith Green was right behind her, and let's see who else. Squirrel is here, the crafting squirrel. Debbie Riddick is here. Hello. There's Annie from Zoe Crafts. How are you? Mr. Nightbot, and there's Lori Loves Montana. How are you, darling? I hope you're doing well. I didn't get a chance to post, and according to YouTube, my stream is not all that strong. So, oh, you were here at 3 o'clock, and then your internet restarted. Okay, Annie is your mom. I got confused, Zoe, with Linda's show. Half the time people were calling you Annie, half the time people were calling you Zoe. So, okay, it is Zoe. I apologize. I just try and, learn everybody's name. It's just the polite thing to do, so. Oh, it was your mom's account. Okay, okay. All right, that explains things. Okay. So let's see if, I don't know if my lovely son and daughter-in-law are going to be coming tonight. That would be nice if they did. Okay, now we seem to be in the green, so that's good. YouTube must be getting its act together. So, oh boy. If you saw my posts on Facebook, it took me 15 grueling, horrible hours. It took me 3 hours to go 60 miles. My house is on Long Island. My house is 60 miles from Manhattan, from the Williamsburg Bridge. And it took 3 hours. 3 hours. And it was piss and rain, and it was sleeting, and it was traffic like you wouldn't believe. So I finally ended up being diverted. Instead of taking I-78 west through Jersey and Pennsylvania to I-81 south, I got diverted because I-78 was closed because of the snow. A town over in New Jersey got 18 inches of snow during this storm, so it was an absolute disaster. So I ended up going all the way down to Washington, D.C. on I-95, and then I picked up I-66 west. And I actually ended up being within 1 mile of Sanjay. He's taking a network security course down there, and he told me that where the conference was exactly 1 mile from Interstate 66. So I waved. Oh, I had so much fun last night, Spanky. That was a great live that you had. Those ornaments, oh my God. If you guys don't know Spanky, click on her name, please, Spanky's Crafty Corner, and go check out her channel. She had a live last night where she made unicorn Christmas ornaments, and it went so wrong in so many different ways because she ended up making a penguin, a flamingo, a chickacorn, and a cockacorn. So, yeah, go check those out. They were wild. It was a good live. It really was. But so that was a lot of fun. So thanks for letting me hang out with you, Spanky. Hello, Shelly. How are you, sweetheart? It was good, wasn't it, Spanky? It was a great, great, great episode. Who else did I catch? Oh, I caught Linda McAllister and Pin DeLuca on their live on Saturday morning. They actually saw PJ and Carrie online, and they invited them to participate. So PJ asked me if I wanted to call in. So there I am in my pajamas, not doing any kind of arting at all. But yeah, I was on their live, so that was a lot of fun. But so yeah, I saw several massive accidents along the way, and it turned out. Yes, and Rosie, that's right. It turns out the worst accident that I did see, there were 2 fatalities. There were 5 people in the vehicle. They believe it was a one car, you know, there was only one car involved. There were 5 people in it. 2 were ejected and they were dead on the scene. So yeah, people, don't text and drive. Put your cell phones down. Put your distractions down. Slow down, for God's sakes. And be aware of your surroundings, because if you're doing 80 and you are only 10 feet behind a tractor trailer, if that tractor trailer slams on his brakes, you're going to get decapitated, okay? Don't do it. Just slow down, people. I tell you, I am a big fan of YouTube, and I live on YouTube all the time. And I have been watching a lot of crash compilation videos. Holy good God, people. Value your lives beyond your cell phone and your texting. So that's my PSA for the day. So yeah, just be aware out there on the road. It's freaking nuts, okay? My dream was always to have a Harley. Even if someone gave me a brand new Harley, I wouldn't take it because the roads are just too bad. Hello, Andrea. How are you, love? I'm so glad you could join us. Yes, Spanky, the accidents are just horrible. So just slow down, you know, and put the phone away and just be aware of what the heck is going on. Hi, Judy. How are you? And if you see an emergency response vehicle, including a tow truck, a highway response unit, cops, ambulances, whatever, stay clear of them. Slow down, move over, go slow. What are the ingredients for the collage? Okay, the ingredients are actually listed down below. And the ingredients that you need are a magazine or book background that you would like to build a scene on. And then you will also need, hang on, let me scroll down here. You will also need focal images that will fit well on that background. And hi Sherry, how are you, darling? And let's see who else. There was an accident where a semi ran over a full-size Dodge Ram. Oh my God. Yeah, after the accident, it looked like a Mini Cooper. I don't doubt it. And the third thing that you will need is some kind of adhesive. I'm going to be using Mod Podge, but you could use Mod Podge. You could use glue. You could use glue stick, matte, medium, whatever floats your boat. You can use that. And you'll need a Stabilo All or some kind of like charcoal. Okay, some kind of soft graphite pencil or a charcoal pencil or a dark pastel, a dark gelato. Just something so you can outline things and give it a bit of depth. So I still have not picked my background yet, but we'll just take a gander through the book. And let me switch to the overhead. And you can see I didn't clean since the last time I was here. My glass mat still has, yes, an eyebrow pencil would work. Hi, Judy, how are you, darling? So yeah, and I do have links to the supplies that I use frequently. Hello there, Patty, how are you? Do you mind Patty or do you prefer Patricia, Neverkit? You let me know. Patty, Patricia. You're going to work on your other altered book? There you go. You've got 3 of them. That's wonderful. Oh, Judy, I'm so sorry you had a bad day. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, dear, dear, dear. I'm still very tired and I must be getting arthritis. Patty is fine. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I just don't want to call you something that, you know, irritates you. I know how that can happen. But yeah, my left thumb is screaming. It actually feels warm, and my right elbow, so I'm a mess. Oh, I'm so sorry, Judy. Have they been able to do anything to help clear it up at all? I've been taking, there's a over-the-counter pill that's called Mucus Relief. And I have been taking that because otherwise I spend all night choking on phlegm. Nice topic, I know, but you can't find your altered book, honey. I've been looking for stuff for 2 days. It wasn't until about 5 minutes before I started the stream that I found what I needed. So I have not prepared. You're using that, and oh, and you can't take steroids. Oh dear. Well, I hope things improve soon. So I believe that this was what we did last week, and I'm sorry about the glare. There, now there's no glare. So this was our door, and then we have our little hoochie hoochie there. Last round. Oh, I hate that, Judy. If you even say the word antibiotic to me, I'm gonna get one of them. So anytime anybody says I'm giving you antibiotics, I say you're also going to give me diflucan. So that is our door, and this was our first page. This is the pockets, and I'm going to replace these late. Oh, and look at that, my two-sided tape has decided to let loose down here. I decided that I was going to use the pinup girls for the entire book, so I'm going to cover these girls. So those will get covered eventually. You have 2 altered magazines, and these were our window. I had fun with them. That background was a lot of fun. And I think it was Cheryl who told me, add green. And man, it really came alive when we added the green. Okay. So there are those 2 ladies. And tonight I'm going to be working here. You like that page with the window? Yeah, that's a nice one. I like that one. It came out good. So we're not going to be doing a background or underpants on this page because that would be more than 4 ingredients. And all I've done is I've glued a bunch of pages together here and a bunch of pages together here. And it is... you were never that sick when you lived in Florida? Yeah. It's the season changes, you know, they really, and when you go into fall, there's a lot of mold in the air because the decaying leaves. So that can really raise havoc with your sinuses. So I'm so sorry you're not feeling well, Judy. And I do keep you all in my heart and in my prayers every single day. So please know that. Okay, so we need a background. So I'm going to try and find a background. So, oh, and by the way, Mr. Squirrel, I brought your cover from New York. So that's down here. And I have your signatures all right here for the book. So now all I'm waiting for is I have to find the big envelope I had put aside that was filled with squirrelage. So we'll start to work on that again very soon. All right, so I'm going to try and find a background that I like, that I could build a scene in with my hoochie hoochie pinup girls. Yep, a squirrel was sick, so I'm hoping he's feeling better. And I don't want this to turn into a creeple, so I'm hoping it doesn't turn into a creeple. I don't have enough of those pinup girls that are in the sitting position, so we'll save this background for, we'll save this background. I am zoomed out all the way. We'll save that background for a creeple, as well as that one. You're still blocked up a little? It takes a while for them to go, for those colds to go away. That it does. I don't know. I don't know how much I could fit on that, of that staircase. I could fit pretty near the whole thing. Oh, Spanky starts physical therapy tomorrow because of that car accident. That is not good. Well, it's good that you're going to physical therapy, I guess, but... more messed upstairs. Hey, Megs, how are you, sweetheart? We are looking for a background for our 4-ingredient collage. Hello, Linda, how are you? Can everyone please keep... I heard about Kathleen. That's... Yeah, she'll be having surgery tomorrow on her neck. And her shoulder, huh? And poor Mags had a virus too, yeah. We've all been through the mill. I didn't get the virus. I got, you know, a nasty head cold, but otherwise... I have been basically unscathed, except for the trip wearing me out. Oh, they're also doing her shoulder. Are they fusing her neck? Yeah, this is a really nice book. This is... Lost Interiors by Michael Kerrigan. It's the same guy that did Abandoned Places. Maybe Kathleen will pop in tonight. That would be nice. So we could all wish her well. So I'm just trying to find something that, you know, is not too complicated, not too busy, and that I can fit a bunch of the pinup girls in. Residential places. This might work. And your hubby just got over a bad cold. Yeah, men are horrible when they're sick. Well, I hope she does well. That's the only thing I can say. I just hope she doesn't get too worked up about it. Bathtub, no. More another bathtub. Men are babies, yeah, when they're sick, yeah. Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie. Come on, let's find a room. Alright, that's the end of that book. Let me get another one. I have Abandoned Places here. Let's see. Oh, this is Forbidden Places. This is a slightly smaller book. Hello there, Penny. How are you? Hello, Patti Ann Marino. How are you? Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Oh, come on. Just give me something that I can work with. How you doing, Penny and Patti Ann? A lot of Patties here, yeah. Hello, Malia. How are you? You're all sick, Patti Ann. Yeah. It's been going around, that's for sure. It's even kicked Mags in her backside all the way down in New Zealand. Yep, get out the Lysol. No coughing. You came in on the men are babies when they're sick. Yep. They are. Okay, come on. This is getting old. I need me a place. Oh, maybe we'll do this. I think that'll fit. Oh, wow, look at that. Actually, it won't. Well, that's a bummer. Oh, dear. Patti Ann's husband was feeling nauseous, and instead of going to the bathroom, he went out the back door. Find a pretty garden. That is going to be difficult, I think, in this book. Man, that's a huge bed. That is a big bed. Oh, God. He opened it up and he puked on the cat. Oh, no. Poor cat. Man, I could just hear her bitching and complaining now, right? I bet you she was very unhappy about that. Just kidding. You're not. No, I'm not a garden type of girl. I just want a room that I can put people in. I don't want a very complicated... I mean, I don't want a bathroom. I don't want that. There's a kitchen. Oh, I love that stove. I love those vintage stoves. Somebody forgot to do the dishes. Oh, that's kind of pretty. It's kind of dark, but it might work. National landmark or not, they need to demolish Alcatraz and rebuild so we have more room for inmates. I agree. this might work. So I'll take that out. You don't know which book to use? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a piggy by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. My mother said to pick you. Well, this is kind of a garden. Yeah, I bet the cat loved that too, yeah. Let's outdoorsy. Oh, this is pretty too, but that's not big enough. Oh, if that was a full page, that would be nice. All right, I think we're running out of options here. Yeah, but not for the cat though, right, Patti? Right, Andrea? If he ran to the bathroom and missed it, would have been far worse. Maybe for Patti Ann, but not for the cat. Unless the cat was in the bathroom too. He actually stayed. No, there's not enough places there to put people's. I love staircases and spiral staircases. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So cool. Hi, Janet. How are you? Is this a dragon? That might work. They could be lounging on the dragon. Nothing on the back. Okay, that's the end of the book. All right. Oh dear, Patti Ann. Oh, that's not good. All right. I think we're going to go with this one. We'll see what happens. If it don't work, it don't work. But I'm not all that worried about it. What is a 4-ingredient collage? Actually, it's something that Lori Marie has done. She did hers slightly different. She did not do it in her book. But a 4-ingredient collage is... Hello there, River City. How are you? You need to have a background image. Something that, you can build a scene on. And then you need to have your focal images that will fit into your background image. You need some kind of adhesive, Mod Podge, matte medium, glue stick, glue, whatever. And a Stabilo All pencil or something that you can use to make shadows. So that's what the 4-ingredient collage is. So I have to cut this down a wee bit. And I guess I'll take that off. Yeah, it's right up my alley, right? But I'm not going to do like a creeple. I want to use just the illustration, this magazine. I'm just using this magazine because of all the pretty girls in it. So that is what I will be using in this book, in this altered book. All these pretty ladies. Okay. Okay. And now I have to trim it about like that. Oh, the pinup ladies, aren't they beautiful, Janet? They really are. They are just so pretty. Some of them are a little risque, I guess you could say, but hey, Mark, how are you? You're hiding in the corner? Oh, you're on your break from work, huh? I saw your table, Linda. It's not sparkly clean anymore, huh? I don't imagine it would be. Okay. So this will be our background. And hopefully I can get rid of this dang glare. I am so sorry, guys. Hopefully PJ will be able to get me to a point where I can get this fixed, because I'm getting tired of it. If I put it on an angle, I don't think I can work. No, it's got to be a steeper angle. That's a little better. It's going to be lopsided for you, but I don't know what's worse, the glare or the angle. Okay. I'll use the big one. Okie doke. So I hope you all had a good weekend. Hopefully you didn't get too much snow or bad weather. It turns out it's a very good thing that I decided to delay leaving Long Island by like 12 hours because the roads were so bad. And we had an ice storm down here, and I had no power. Power didn't come, I think it was out for like 12 hours. So you've got glue all over your glass tabletop. I have sprays all over my glass board here. All right, is that going to work? No. It's not straight. You went to the grocery store today? Got the rest of Thanksgiving din. Oh, good for you. Good for you. I tried to sleep. These trips really do wear me out. Especially when they're so long. Come on, I'm really getting annoyed now. Let's just get down to business here. There. Now stay put. Yeah, Penny says, am I invited? PJ is going to be here. Carrie can't come because they need something, you know, it takes 2 people to take care of Lincoln. So she and Jamie are going to stay back in Maryland and take care of Linky Poo. But PJ's coming down. He's going to leave Wednesday after work. Sanjay should be here probably around midnight or so tomorrow. Just as your son was coming home from program, yeah. There were some kids up in New Jersey that actually spent the night in their school because the buses couldn't navigate the roads. And it wasn't safe, so they just kept the kids overnight. And there was one town in New Jersey that got 18 inches. Oh, Linda's going to have a house full. I don't know what we're doing. Maybe we'll get like a rotisserie chicken from Walmart or something. We do have, maybe I can get Sanjay to crank up the turkey fryer and we can fry a chicken. We certainly don't need all the fixings when it's only going to be the 3 of us. Copeg to Babylon, my God. Okay. All right, well, there is our background. And now we have to find some ladies that we can sit on or about the dragon here. And they're going to have to be relatively small ladies, I think. And I'll pick that up so there's no glare on it. Oh, Andrea got invited somewhere. That's good. Sanjay and I really don't do Thanksgiving. What we used to do was yeah, I could make some Indian food. Yep, that's for sure. We used to make like a stuffing casserole, and we would put all sorts of stuff in the stuffing and just bake it. You know, we'd have sausage, we'd have nuts, we'd have stuffing. There'd be pearl onions and string beans. And like a rotisserie chicken or cut up chicken, frozen chicken. What else did we used to put on it? Chicken broth. So we used to make those, but last year I don't even think we did that. Yeah, I haven't had a Cornish game hen in a long time, Penny. All right, enough chatting about food. I had chicken nuggets and corn for dinner. That's what I was able to pull out of the freezer. Okay. Now, she's the right size, I think. But what could she be standing on? There's no pole. I don't know how I would cut around all of these pieces. This might be a job for some deli sheet paper. I think. Well, I can't really see through it. Cannot see through it. Let's see. You split them down the middle and bake them flat on top of stuffing. Oh, that sounds great, Linda. What I'm doing is I'm trying to trace the angle that I need to cut around to get her to fit in there. All right, so I've got that. I will just darken that up a wee bit. Oh, I have to go see Judy. Hang on a second. Where did the lid? Here's the lid for the Mod Podge. Let's cover that. Now I'm all covered with goop. Let me pull up the flock. Hello, Cheryl. How are you? Oh, good for you, Cheryl. That's good. All right, let's go over to the Facebooks. Oh my God. That's epic. Oh, I love that picture, Judy. Out cold. That is funny. Okay. So I've got that angle there. And there's nothing, okay, good. There's nothing on the back I need to worry myself about. I'm pulling out my new Fiskars Exacto Style Kit here. I do have a link to it in Amazon if you're looking for it. It was only like $15. So it's quite nice. I do like it a lot. It works really well. All right, so there's one girl. You do not stack wood? But yeah, big ass spiders are in that, I know. Yeah, I always wear gloves when I'm stacking my what do you call it, firewood. Now she's black and white. I don't think I want to use her. Hello, Vanessa. How are you? Let's see. All right, I will have to. I do have another copy of this. Wolf spiders or brown recluse? Yeah, they're nasty. Okay. I do have another version of this magazine, so maybe I'll just... Oh, let's see. You wish you lived on a farm? Come on down, Patti Ann. She could be sitting right up here. And I don't know if she would, maybe she could go, oh yeah, she'd go right over here, I think. Or over there. Today's a blah day. I'm doing good, Vanessa. I'm tired, but I'm doing good. Oh, see, now she's in color. She's got, you can't see what I'm looking at here. I'm looking at this one here. She's got hands on her, but I could probably cover them. All right. I don't know how many girls I'm going to fit on here. I think I'll start with her. All right, so there's that one. She could be sitting over here. And that would work. Oh. You're on Long Island, lots of mosquitoes? Yeah. Yeah, I spent 58 years on Long Island and I couldn't wait to put it in my rear view for the last time. Oh, but Linda, the Aspens are so pretty in the Rockies. They are pretty. I do like them. All right, I have got to photocopy a couple of these, or at least one of them. Those are too large. So that's the end of the girls. Unless I can pick some of these. I think I could do that. Oh, I could pick out several of those. They would work. I love the Rockies. I love mountains. But I do agree with you. The color palette is kind of lacking. Although the Aspens do look stunning in the fall. You're working on your altered book. You're gluing and tearing out pages. That's it. That's good. That is good. All right, I need a cutting mat. So I have to use this one because I don't know where the other one went. Okay. Yeah, I do. I like the Appalachians. They're some of the world's oldest mountains. And they're not as intimidating. Joey's doing an altered book too. That's good. All right, let me get this out of the way for now. Get the mouse out of the way. Oh, come. Hi, Kiki. How you doing, sweetheart? Don't know how much of this girl I'll need down here, so I'll cut her out anyway. It's good practice for the fussy cut and stuff. And I do like me some fussy cutting. You're doing okay? You're still, oh, pain and nausea and tired. Oh, I'm sorry, Kiki. Hopefully you'll start feeling better soon. How much longer is treatment? Eight more weeks of chemo and 6 weeks of radiation. Okay. Well, I hope it goes quickly. Okay. Here is her other foot. And I'm cutting it out. I don't know how much of it I'll use. Don't know where I'm going to put these ropes. It'll be a full year when it's complete. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. There she is. All right, there is our first girl. And now, how's the farm? The farm is doing well. I lit a fire today for the first time. All right, so that leg will work perfectly right there. And I have to cut off her leg. There we go. Oh, she's got to go feed her puppy. Okay, Patti Ann. Okay. Again with the glare, I'm sorry. Don't know what I can do about that. Just trying to refine the cuts here. There, now she fits back there. And I can get her leg to come out right behind the dragon. So that'll work. That will work. Hello, Mary. How are you, love? Okay. There we go. So that is the first girl. Hello there, Azure Muse. How are you? We are doing, we're doing 4-ingredient collage. You have to have a background and your focal images and some kind of adhesive, whatever you decide that you want to use, and a Stabilo All or some other product that you can use to darken around things and make things pop. In this instance, I might even use a white Stabilo because this is kind of a dark image, but we'll see. We'll see. The Chickacord gang. Yep, they're all here. That was a good show last night. Okay. So now this lady would fit. Well, I could put her, no. She would fit right along this wall. She's kind of large, but oh well. Hey Connie, how are you? Connie, I have your last week's winning. I have that addressed and stamped, and I'll try and get it out in the morning. Although, you know, me and mornings don't get along very well. So it might not make it out into the mail. The mailman comes early. And I'm not human until I've had 2 buckets of coffee. Hey Linda, how are you, sweetheart? And I think I'm going to lose the shoe, so I'm not going to be too anal retentive about cutting it out so carefully. Hello there, Kennedy. How are you feeling? I hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, good, you've been busy. Well, busy is good. It's better than being bored. That's for sure. I get in big trouble when I get bored. Right, Linda? Pain is no good. I'm so used to it, though. After a few years, it almost becomes a friend. I actually get kind of scared if I don't have pain. It's like the only way I know I'm alive. All right, so there she is, all cut out. Oopsie, I lost my first girl. She's going over there like that. Yeah, your pain is coming back because it's getting cold. Yeah. Oh, I won't lose her foot. How wonderful. All right, so we're going to rest her right there on the wall. Right you there. Yeah, it's scary, Kiki, isn't it? Yeah, the doctor always asks me, how you feeling? You know, how's the pain? How's your back? Same as ever. Now, I think I want to use some of these. I could put this lady who's enjoying a beverage right here. I think she would work. Yeah, I get it. All right, let's cut her out so I can have a little something smaller to work with. Okay. So this is a undulating dragon, a Chinese style dragon, and I'm just putting these girls willy-nilly in the scene here. Let me put these aside while I cut her out. Oh, Kiki. A week ago you did two painty papers. You'll get back in the swing of things. It just... I sometimes I wonder if, you know, I'm really hurting and maybe if I do something arty, it'll take my mind off of it. I don't know if it's better or if it's better to just sit back and try and chillax and sleep through it. That's usually my go-to, is to sleep through it. You want to make a few ornaments and you have a canvas in mind? That would work. What? Well, that's good. I think this... Get the paint... Do something, say something. No, you didn't say anything stupid, Linda. Think of something else, yeah. Okay. I just heard shots. It's Sunday. Not supposed to be hunting. You get a lot of weird art ideas? Yeah, but they all turn out really good, Linda. I had so much fun the other day on your live. Even though I'm just sitting there in my pajamas. Not crafting at all. Wabbit season, duck season, wabbit season, wabbit season, duck season, fire! You're despicable. Why didn't that cut through? That was a pain in the neck. Now I have to do it all over again? Come on. Why didn't you cut? Xmas tree painting. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. I'm playing with fire here. I'm tearing it out and I shouldn't be. I did a Christmas tree a couple of years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. In my mixed media morsels book. And I was really happy with the way it came out. It came out real pretty. She's a little ragged around the edges here, but I think she'll survive. Yes, you were live. You were live Saturday morning. Okay. All right, that made my thumb very unhappy. All right, so now she can sit right there. She's going to be right there. And maybe I guess we could put her over there. There's 3 there. I'm kind of... It should either be 3 or 5. And I don't think I can fit 5 on here. So we may end up doing something else tonight. Let's see if I took... her, she could be standing like there or there. Or maybe I could cut her out and she could be sitting right here. Dilemma, dilemma, dilemma. be able to fit 5 on here. I don't know if it would be too crowded or not. All right, let's cut them out. How heavy is the paper I'm cutting? I mean, if you're comfortable using an Exacto blade, this can be much more precise. This is the back of the magazine, and it's very thick. It's like a pretty heavy cardstock. So I am applying quite a bit of pressure, but I thought it might be easier to do this than to use the scissors. So, I mean, I can switch to scissors and see. Sometimes I don't like the way the scissors handle the sharp corners. Sometimes, you know, they can tear it a wee bit. And sometimes I have trouble seeing the lines clearly because the scissors get in my way. But, I mean, it's really your preference. I'm pretty good with an Exacto blade, so that's why I figured I'd try it. I think Exacto blades are a little bit easier on, you know, curves and tight spots. This is a quilter's cut and press. From June Taylor, I got this. It's from 1995. And on the other side, it is an ironing pad. Your fingers go numb when you're hand sewing or trying to crochet, so you haven't tried. Okay. I think scissors are going to be more troublesome to your hands than the Exacto knife, Exacto blade, but you know, again, it's all personal preference. If you've got problems holding things tightly and steady, the Exacto blade may not be for you. But you know, does this motion bother your hands? If it doesn't, then scissors work. The problem seems to be in your fingertips. Yeah, well, my fingertips get cold, and then I start to lose sensation, but not feeling. I mean, this pinky is significantly shorter than its neighbor, and I don't have a lot of feeling over here on this half of the finger. I had an accident with a can of mushrooms. It was a 5-pound can of mushrooms, and I was draining it in the sink, and I had cut the lid off, and it fell down into the can. So when I was picking it up to put it in the sink to drain it, it slipped and the lid came out and it sliced my finger off. So they were able to find the piece, and but the guy that found the finger wrapped it in paper towel without thinking, and it dried it out. So it was a biological dressing, they called it. So it didn't really work all that much after that. I do get some, I feel pain in it. It's very sensitive to pain. Of course, what else, right? Couldn't be something easy. Hello there, Crafty Kitty. How are you? Okay, so whoever it was that told me about these cookies and how good they were, yeah, you were right. These things are addicting. Oh, wow. That's what fibro does to your hands? These are Bischoff cookies. And oh my God, they're good. All right. She could just kind of, or she could be sitting over there. Where are we going to sit her? All right, you need to go back over here where you belong. You need to get your face out of her nether regions. You're sitting right there. You're going to sit there. Hobby Lobby has those mats? Oh, okay. There's a new Hobby Lobby by me. Well, it's not really by me. It's an hour away in Bristol. It's a shame Carrie's not coming down because I thought, you know, maybe we could make a run there, but they weren't going to be here that long anyway. So, I don't know if I could cut her. No. I gotta turn the heat up. It's starting to get a little cold in here. Now I'm still down the heater here. Okay. All right, I have to, we've got four girls there. And I think we need a fifth. Where did the magazine go? Let's see. Oh, Linda's back. You've been listening while eating and cleaning in the kitchen? You got coffee? See, you got the Bischoff cookies, yeah. That's what I did last night. I made myself a cup of coffee because I was cold. All right, so I need somebody tiny. Little pictures, please. Little pictures. You're too big. Black and white, black and white. Oh, you had to put clean sheets on hubby's bed, huh? All right, I think that's the end of it here. Yeah. Oh, well. Unless she would fit somewhere. She's tiny. She's sitting there. She's hanging out on the wall over here. Maybe she could sit right up here. Yeah, okay. We're doing it. Let's see. What am I going to... Good, I'm not going to lose anything. There we go. Put those girls back in the book. Save them for another day. Right, Linda? Yeah, that's it. Now you got me going. Now I'm gonna go back to the house and make myself a cup of coffee and have some cookies. Because right now I am freezing my patootie off. Oh, oh my God. Sanjay just posted something interesting. I have to see something about Hobby Lobby. Let's see. Ooh! Oh, fantastic. There is going to be a 50,000 square foot Hobby Lobby located in the Boone Mall, and it's going to open in late December. Ha 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 ha. Oh, that is all kinds of epic. How do you like that? We're going to have a huge Hobby Lobby opening just a wee bit away from me. Because I really don't relish the idea. Boone is, Boone, North Carolina. That's the big town near me. It is a college town. It's where Appalachian State University is. It's a college-y, hippie, arty type of town. It's quite nice. I wouldn't call it a city. Because, you know, New York City and all. It's a nice sized town. It's spread out quite a bit. Nice atmosphere. It takes me about 40 minutes to 60 minutes, depending on the construction. There is a multi-billion-dollar project in the works to expand our main highway that runs from Boone all the way through Ashe County. They're making it a big 4-lane expressway kind of thing. So depending on that construction delays, about 40 to 60 minutes. There we go. And now I'll use my scissors. Just to, well, maybe I don't have to worry about that. We'll see. All right, let's move these gals back on the scene here. And she could be sitting right up there. Yep, she works. So there are our ladies. And I'm going to use, I don't need my Exacto again. Again, this is a really nice kit from Fiskars. So if you're interested in it, the link is in the description box down below. Okay, my fingers are really cold. Where did my silly brush go? Here it is, right in front of my face. Right in front of you, Melissa. Okay, I wish the lighting was a little bit better. This picture is kind of dark, so it's difficult to see the dragon that they're sitting on. But I think we will do the 2-part gal first and get her down. And I see one more spot here that I did not get with the Exacto. Hopefully PJ and Carrie will be able to come down the week in between Christmas and New Year's. And I can take Carrie to the new Hobby Lobby in Boone and we can check it out. That'd be fun. No, they're not already glued. No, I'm not that fast. Sorry. So I'm just placing a wee bit of Mod Podge down, and well, now I can't see. I think that's, yeah, that's it. Okay. There we go. No wrinkling, thank you. All right, there she is. Down, let's fix her leg. Having trouble seeing here. There we go. There. There is her other shoe there. Mod Podge down, yeah. Alrighty. Well, that's where she's staying now. So, okay. It's an optical illusion. That's what I'm going to claim. All right, now she's going to sit right over here. Or maybe I should have her sitting over here. I'm looking at the flat of her dress. And I'm thinking she might need to be sitting. Yes, she's got to go right there. You've been on medicine that made you horrible. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kiki. You have been through the ringer. You and Joyce and everybody. Just breaks my heart that so many of you are sick. Judy and Kathleen and Spanky and Squirrel. Everybody's been sick. And I'm getting tired of it. It needs to end. Do you hear me, universe? It needs to end. Thank you very much. Bat poop crazy, yeah. There is a hair on my brush. And of course, this is going to be a little bit more difficult because it was the back cover. And it's very, very thick. So I'm hoping it stays stuck. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't do it wrong. Okay. She's going there. Okay. Phew, I thought I put her in the wrong spot for a second. Oh, look at that glare. I'm so sorry, guys. That is very annoying. There. Now you can almost see. Okie doke. You're sitting right there. Sorry about the glare. I'm trying to do this so y'all can see, and I'm just battling. Hopefully we'll have that fixed in a couple of weeks, I guess. If nothing else, I'll try and get PJ to at least mark where I need to put the anchor bolts in, and then maybe I can do it on my own. I don't know. I'm making an AV truss, so all my studio equipment will be hanging from there, and it will greatly improve the camera from not moving, and the lighting should be better. There'll be no vibrations. I'll be able to set up different filming stations. So I'm really hoping this will be the solution I'm looking for. There we go. All right, so she's glued down. PJ yeah, he knows about everything. He is a jack of all trades and a master at all of them. He's very mechanical. He's like me. But he's owned and founded 2 internet radio stations. He founded a podcast network that was very, very popular. So, and he knows about, radio and producing and video, and he knows a lot about that kind of stuff. So this is right up his alley, setting up a studio. All right, I want you to sit like right there. He is very handy. He knows about plumbing. He knows about electronics. He knows about appliances, video, audio. Yeah. He's very, very handy. Okay. When your son was in college, he ran the school's news program? Yeah, that's right. That's cool, yeah. Stony Brook has a journalism program. All right, there she is in all her pantyhose glory. Okay. Yeah, that's my problem too, Debbie. I'm surrounded by junk. Envelopes, flyers, brochures, junk mail. I have tons of paper scraps and sewing stuff and jewelry stuff, polymer clay, you name it. It's everywhere. All right, now you're going to sit right like that. No wrinkles. These girls are far too young to have any wrinkles. Although she's in the crack, so she's going to have a wrinkle. Tain't nothing I can do about that. All right. The news people, the talent, yeah, no. Sorry, they're not talent. All they did, that's why I don't watch the news. And I don't watch TV because it's all bullcrap. The media doesn't know how to just report the facts and move on. There's always an agenda that they're pushing. And, you know, frankly, I don't want to listen to their agenda because I have my own agenda. So, and I don't trust anything that they say. So, I don't watch the news. All right. Always got to be a wrinkle or two in the crack. Yes, sirree. All right. Is everybody glued down? Her foot looks a little loose there. Okay. I think we can hit this with the heat gun. Let me... And I have the son of a gun, and I did bring my heat gun from New York. But the son of a gun is closer to me, so I will do that. And then we'll hit it with some, with the Stabilo All. And it's still quite early. It's not even 9 o'clock. So maybe we could play with a surprise of Citrasolve and National Geographic magazines, maybe? Because I do have those. Sanjay ordered the Citrasolve from Walmart and had it sent to the local Walmart here. So I went and picked it up. Okay. Right? Too many lies being told to the American people. I'm with you. Okay. It's all the network owners' agenda. That's all it is. They tell the anchor people to say what they want. Okay, I am going to mute this so I don't drive you all nuts. And I'll turn the sound back on once it's dry. Hi, Mary Hill. How are you? Yeah, I usually wait for Sanjay to tell me any interesting news stories. Like he sent me the article last night about Canada, and please stop sending mail to Canada because we're done. We have no room. And I'm telling you all right now, I'm going to cheat. There are some marks on some of these gals that I want to fix. So I'm going to go get my Pit pen and I'm going to, I am going to fix the boo-boos. And then we'll go back strictly, you know, to the what do you call it? Use your brain, Melissa. Yeah. Stabilo All. That's it. Okay, where do my pick pens go? Oh my God, if you guys could see this mess here. Holy moly. No, no pick pens in there. I saw them not too long ago. Where did the pick pens go? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Are they in there? No. Nope. Nope. I'm looking everywhere, people. Not in there. Not in there either. Okay, sorry guys. Nope. Nope. Boy. Nope. Where the heck did they go? Here they are. I found them. My goodness. Okay. Right, yeah, you leave your hubby to tell you the important stuff. Okay. Yeah, Canada's post office is all on strike, yeah. Even with the fires out in California, I relied on the information from people like Dawn and Cindy Mack. Yeah, Marianne, they're not getting any mail. They have something like 600,000 tractor trailers filled with mail just sitting there, not getting delivered. And they're telling other countries to stop sending mail to them. This is going to require several attempts here. Let's try this color. Yeah, no mail. That's the color we needed. I do several light layers here and blend it as I go. And I do agree, Kiki, that it's important to know what's going on in your country. but I'm not going to get into a political discussion. Suffice it to say, I don't trust the news outlets to tell me what's really going on. So, where did that... Once again, I'm losing stuff. This color might work. Let's try that. I'm trying to blend it in as lightly as I can. I don't want to make a mess out of her legs. There. I think that'll have to do. Was there somebody else? I think I want to fix that. Oh, I think. Okay, thanks, Connie. Alright, well, that dulled it down a wee bit. Newbie Cheryl is back in the house. Alright, so here is a close-up of where we're at so far. And you can see that there's still, the Mod Podge is pulled up on the edges and it's not completely dry yet. So, I think it came out pretty good. I mean, the girls are a little misproportioned. What is that they're sitting on? It is a Chinese dragon statue. I think this here is the head. And then it undulates like this. So I'm waiting. I think I'll hit it with the hair dryer again to try and dry this off, because the only thing left is the Stabilo All. Hello there, Annie. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to mute while I dry this off. Ann says, as Billy Crystal would say, the ladies look fabulous. Linda is working on a page with ladies cut out from the old pattern envelopes. See, those ladies were kind of like in the same style. I love the illustrations on the pattern envelopes. They're really cool. And I think they're very similar in style to these. But, you know, who am I to say that? I'm not much of a art snob. I just know what I like. You're tired of what? See, I am tired. Try to turn a volume with hairdryer on. Oh no, hello there, Tina. How are you? Tina's Jester Zemski. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Yes, I muted. When I had the dryer on, I muted. The hairdryer is quite loud. The my heat gun is not as noisy. Okay, where did it go? I had a water barrel pen in here somewhere, and yes, it has disappeared. So we'll be using a baby wipe. Hello, Irma. How are you? I don't do the spit and smudge. All right. So they don't need much up here, just a wee bit. Just you heard me say that, but you turned it up anyway. Okay. Some of this you're not even going to see. But I know it's there, so. I know, and I love Lori Marie, but I don't like the idea of spitting all over my artwork. I just don't find that appealing, and I don't think if my clientele knew that I did that, I wouldn't have any sold art at all. So, yeah. I don't like that. You've been working on a journal that you're giving as a Christmas present? Oh, wow, Irma. Yeah, like Linda said, somebody's going to be lucky this Christmas. Poor Linda, gags her. Yeah, plus you're licking all this schmutz. You know, that's not good for you. Do you really know what's in these Stabilo All pencils? She seems kind of conscientious about, you know, her diet and everything. You'd think that she'd be concerned about it. I don't know. But I still love her. She does beautiful, beautiful work. And she's like me. She's all self-taught. And Tina says, lick. You watched the other person I recommended for altered books? Yeah. There are so many talented folks out there doing it. And, you know, and that's why, like I said, you know, Carrie was dismayed because the book that she had picked up to do this was glued. And Lori only does the sewn together. But I was able to find others that actually use glue-bound books too. So if that's what you have, you can use it. It's certainly better than not being able to, you know, try it, you know? The altar paintbrushes are cool, aren't they? And I don't know what's all that special about her, you know, that baby blue that she's always using or losing. It kind of looks like the brushes that you get at Walmart. You know, these, where did it go? The standard blue brush that you get at Walmart. But yeah, she makes good altered brushes. And if you like making the altered brushes, here's a tip. You can go to Harbor Freight and you can buy a whole box of 36, I believe, chip brushes. And they come out to like 32 cents a piece. So you can, you know, go make tons of altered brushes on the cheap. So if you'd like to try that out, you can buy them single or you can buy them by the box. So go check them out in Harbor Freight if you'd like to try making an altered brush. I have not made one yet. Yeah, that's cheap. And they're nice brushes. I think I've got one here. That this is the 1 inch, and they also have a 2 inch. And this one I actually cut down because I wanted it as a dry brush. Paper mache what, Connie? Paper mache brushes? Finnabar is great for altar. Yeah, but Finnabar is kind of expensive, isn't it? And Linda says Southern Gals Designs is another really good altered book artist and teacher. She doesn't spit on her stuff. I'll have to check her out, Linda. Can you post a link to her channel? She makes paper mache brushes? That I've not seen. I saw her make a couple of altered brushes and I thought that they were really cool. One was a zebra and one was a giraffe. Oh my God, those sound cool. I will have to, Cheryl, look in Harbor Freight. Lowe's will charge you more. All right, let's get that darker. There. Harbor Freight does have an online website. So you can go there if you'd like. I believe Sanjay is still listening. If he is, he could post a link. Trust me, your husband would love it. I'm a tool junkie, so I adore Harbor Freight. Okay. I'll have to check those out, the zebra and the giraffe. And I'm wondering if Linda found... Ah, the crafting squirrel. Thank you. Dadums didn't jump on it. Crafting squirrel is taking over your job, Dadums. I will have to go check out. I think I saw Linda make, I'm sorry, Lori Marie. I saw her make one altered brush. I did not know that she made a zebra and a giraffe. I'll have to go check those out though. Those sound cute. Okay. Oh, I think I'm done. Am I? Yeah, I went all the way around all of them. All right. Finding things in Richmond can be difficult. The issue with Harbor Freight Online is that you have to be sure you do not pay all your savings and shipping costs. Yes. I wonder if they have a order online and have delivered to your local store for free or something like that. All right, let's do that. Okay. So that completes that page. I think that's pretty dang cool. I think they all worked out rather well. So there is another page. Here's this one. I love these. These are my favorites so far. And maybe we could find some girls to replace these. Let's see what we can find. Let's see if we can't paint those out. I used sprays on those, didn't I? Well, let's see. I'm going to try and paint that out. Yeah, that's my favorite so far, Connie, the window page. Let's try. That's not going to work. And this is very bright yellow. That was the one thing I forgot to pack was my PBO PBO metallics, iridescent. Metallics, I forgot to pack those. All right, now I need the red, the orange, gold. Let's see, orange down here in the bottom. That's not been opened yet. Let's try some of this stuff. You can't watch them disappearing? I'm sorry. There will be others. This here is... Oh, you painted, you did your brush. Okay, let me go check it out. Hang on one momento, please. Oh, that's adorable. Your son is in brush media. Look at that, guys. That is hysterical. I love it. That is so cute, Linda. Very, very cute. Most awesome. All right, so this is quite colorful. Isn't that adorable, Connie? I really do enjoy the interaction with you guys. How you you go pop your pictures in the flock, and we all get to look at them and share them. That's so much fun. It gives you ideas, yeah. All right, so I'll have to come back in with some. It depends. I don't know who I'm going to put in those places. So we'll just kind of cover them up. I wasn't all that happy with this one over here anyway. She wasn't cutting it for me. Yeah, he's your baby boy, just like PJ's my baby boy. And I fall madly in love with anybody that looks like my son. I just want to instantly adopt them. So I'm just smearing some base colors on there. Just trying to kind of hide that there was something there. Hello there, country girl scrapping. How are you? Thanks so much for hanging out with us. I am going to mute while I dry this. I'm doing good, country girl scrapping. Thank you ever so much. And what is your name, darling? I will try and remember it. Sometimes it takes me a couple of tries. I've been learning them, so. Your son is a big guy, 6'2", very bulky. So you see, Linda, so does my son. PJ gives massively fantastic hugs. They just melt my heart. Every time he hugs me, I just melt. And he's taller than me. I think he's 5'10", 5'10 and a half. And he's a big boy. See, me too, Linda. I'm 5'2". Lynn, okay, Lynn. It may take me a few tries, but I will get it eventually. So welcome, Lynn. Thanks for being here. We're twins, Linda. Oh my God, Kiki, your son is only 15 and he's 6'3"? Wow. Not too bulky, yeah. I like a boy with meat on their bones. All right, so that is kind of dry and it kind of conceals them. So now we'll see who we can find. Maybe somebody just laying right straight through the middle, or maybe we could have them tucked in. Let's see who we can find here. I just love these girls. I just think they're so gorgeous. You've heard me say that a million times. Well, that would certainly go with the color, but oh, she's cute. Would she work? You used to be 5'7", but time has shrunk you a bit. Carrie, I think, is 5'10" or 5'11". So Carrie is very tall. Your daughter's 5'10", your son is 6'2", grandson is 6'2". Wow. She's not huggy, yeah. Oh boy, Kiki, I can only imagine. Yeah, those teenage boys are eating machines. Oh, and Patti Ann is 5'2", and her son was 5'6", and his hugs were different than any other hugs you've ever gotten. Aw. I am so sorry that you've lost him, Patti Ann. I'll keep you in my heart, and I will send you a virtual hug from PJ. Hi, Tanya. How are you, sweetheart? I'm looking. I covered up my girls that were here because I want the whole book to use these beautiful pinup girls. So I'm trying to find some girls that will look nice on this page. You're tired? Aw. I saw that you were on. I think you were on today, but I didn't get a chance to pop over there and see. I'm sorry. Well, she doesn't really do much for me from the waist down. I wonder if I could tuck her in there. Oh, Cheryl is 5'3". That's sweet, Irma. PJ is a big hugger, and he's also very free with the I love yous. He never ends a phone conversation without saying I love you. So, what magazine is this? This is called Illustration. It is kind of an expensive magazine because there's no advertising in it per se. So, but I got a pretty good deal on a subscription from them. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful magazine. And this issue is focusing on the pinup girls, the work of Earl, was it Earl Moran? Hang on one second. Earl Moran. He was the one that did a lot of these pinups. Do you remember the calendars, the old calendars, pinup girls? This is from 1948. This is from 1930. She was from 1937. I just think they are so beautiful. 1943. And you can see, I mean, here she is posing, and there's the painting of her. Long time since kids were here calling you mama, yeah. And you can see how he posed her with the string for this painting. So I'm trying to find somebody that I can pop in here. I'm wondering if I could put her... Let's see, maybe I will tear her out. And we'll see. And then I need to find another one. The colors are very vivid. Yes, they are. They're beautiful. This is from 1937. It is pastels on board. The women of this era were so refined looking. They really were. Now I cut her up. I actually have another version of another copy of this magazine. I wonder if... No, she wouldn't fit. This is another pastel. I would be so panic-stricken about using pastels in such a beautiful picture. I'd always be worried that it would, you know, wear off. But that's gorgeous. Very, very pretty. Oh, she's pretty. So pretty. More pastel. Looks like he did a lot of pastel. This is oil. These are oil. More pastel. 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 He did a lot of pastels. You've been making Christmas puzzle pieces all day? Oh, cool. You got your video posted? All right, that's good. Maybe, yeah, maybe oil pastels, yeah. So pretty, really are. I guess I could, I don't know. I really don't know what to do with her. She won't all fit on there, so I'll just cut her off and tuck her in. Your daughter lives on her own? You miss being called mama, yeah. They put a fixative on them? Oh, okay, all right. Well, that would make sense. All right, so let me cut her out. Your daughter lives on, yeah. Okay, I need a sip of water. And how much of this am I going to get? All right, so I can cut it. I can cut it right about here. And I can save the legs for something else. Alrighty. Oh, that's nice, Linda. It'll be nice to have Sanjay down here too. He thought I was being mean before, and I have to say I probably was. It just seemed like every time I started to do some work around here, I got interrupted. And like, it was like, I don't know, he's psychic or something. He knew I was just backing the truck up and grabbing the first box, and he wanted to have a video chat. And I kind of said, would you stop interrupting me? So it seems like every time I try to do something since I've been here, I would get interrupted by one thing or another. And I was short with him on the phone. So, I'm sorry, Dadums. But yeah, it'll be nice to have him here for a while. He's only going to be here until Saturday. He's got to go back because he only has pills until Saturday. Oh, I'm so sorry, Patti Ann. That's rough. That is rough. I'm so sorry. Oh, your kids are coming home for Thanksgiving? That's good. And then the tree farm. See, now when I was a kid, that's what we always did. The day after Thanksgiving, the tree went up. But my friend Mrs. Edgar, you know, I spent so much time in their house when I was a kid. I spent more time there than I did in my own house. But they always put their tree up on Christmas Eve. And that's when they opened up their presents and everything. And it just seems so odd to do all that work to put up a tree and decorate the house and do all that stuff. And then, you know, take it down like the day after Christmas. Or no, they would leave it up until, I don't know, what is it, January 6th or something? But yeah, I always put the tree up the day after Thanksgiving. That way you can enjoy it. I didn't use a real tree. I always used an artificial. It is fun, yeah. Okay, so there she is, all cut out. And let's see how she fits in here. Yours is usually a stick by the time you take it down, yeah. when Sanjay and I were living in an old farmhouse out in Coram, we put up a tree. I got the top of the line artificial tree that you could get, the best one you could get. And I spent a week decorating it, and it looked like it belonged on the cover of a magazine. I mean, it was fantastic. Do you know it stayed up until Easter and no one saw it except Sanjay and I? So, yeah. Well, now that would work. I can cut her off right here and have her arm sitting on the top. I think that might look cool. What do you think about that? Oh, Patti Ann, I'm so sorry. You lost your mom 28 years ago, then your uncle, grandma, dog, son, dad, all in the past 2 years. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I lost my dad 2 years ago. It'll be 3 years this coming April. I'm still not over that. The cats enjoyed the tree. That's true. They did climb it enough. All right, so I'm going to tuck her in here for the moment and draw a line that I can cut. Come on. Good. When you had a cat, you didn't put up your tree for fear that he'd get in it and knock it over. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use glue on this. If I can get the glue bottle to work. Oh, good night, Vanessa. I hope your busy day goes well tomorrow. Oh, thanks, Irma. Yeah, it's clogged. Hopefully that'll open it up. And I think I should cut it off before I put glue on it. All right. Glue bottle, thank you. Oh, my thumb is not happy. You know, Patti Ann, when my mother died, I have a hard time remembering all of that. My mother and I had a falling out. And I had a falling out with my brother because of my mother. And I have a very hard time remembering dates. But yeah, it was rough. And I never thought that that would be, you know, a thing. You know, I never thought that that was possible, that you could block out months of your life. But I blocked out a lot of that. Is that it? Did I get it right? Ah, Slippery. There we go. Okay. Oh, you're an only child. Yeah, that's rough. All right, let's give them a wee bit of a shadow here. Yeah, let's spray that with some water. I don't like these baby wipes. They are very fuzzy. Okay. She definitely needs a shadow on her because she's really blending in with the colors. She's getting lost on the page. Oh wow, Cheryl. Cheryl is the last one living in her immediate family. Well, my brother is alive, but I really don't have any contact with him. You know, an occasional picture is posted on Facebook, but I mean, he kind of let himself go. He had a few medical problems, but yeah, he's let himself go, and it's sad. He could be doing so much more, but okay. There we go. She's on there. Now we gotta find her a friend. Oh, you too, huh, Patti? I gotta tell you guys, I think it's all the heartache that a person goes through that makes them such a great artist. I mean, most of the great artists in the world were very, very troubled souls. So when you think about it, it kind of makes sense. Now, would she... They look very similar. But I could put her... I don't know if her hand would work. Oh, that's funny, Spanky. That's like me. You should see this room. It's an absolute disaster. There's boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff piled everywhere. And I can't find anything. Now, do I want to put her on there? I don't know. Let's see if we can't find somebody else. Sanjay found this store called the Container Store. And Sanjay, if you want to post a link to the Container Store, and there's one right down the road from where he is. So he said, go look at what they have in the local store and what do you call it? And send him a list. So he's going to stop there. Oh, she's too pretty to just cut off. I don't know. Would she work? You made 15 Christmas cards? From half a printed paper pad. Cool. Purge and organize. You'll love your space so much more. Oh, Linda, you don't know. But, oh, it is a big chain. Okay, Sanjay. I just, the stuff that people sent me, and Linda, I mean, how many box loads of goodies did you send me? I just don't have, the heart to get rid of any of that. I'm wondering if she would work. Maybe we could put her arms hanging over the edge. Let's see who's on the back. Oh, I won't lose that face. That would look cute on an AT coin. Let's see. How big is an AT coin? Hey, check that out. It's an exactly AT coin size. You got rid of 2 garbage bags of magazines. Oh my God, Connie, that would have made me sick. I could never have done that, Connie. I couldn't get rid of 2 garbage bag filled with magazines. All right, now let's see if I can't carefully cut. I'll just tear out the page first. There we go. Make it a wee bit easier. Everything has one place, no item is in more than one spot. It makes life so much better. I agree with you, but I don't see it happening for me. I'm too scatterbrained. I don't know if I showed you this, guys. This was what we did the other night, the survival collage. Oh my God, Connie, you didn't even look. Oh my God. So I finished this one after the show on Tuesday night. Hi, Susan. How are you, sweetheart? Susan Baker just got here. So, yeah, she came out fun, didn't she? Come on, Mouse. Work. Thank you. So, yeah, she came out good. And the one that Connie won is in an envelope. So I just have to get it out to the mailbox. Now I'm wondering, maybe should I leave the TV in there, or no? I'll just leave. I'll leave as much of the big pink dress as I can fit. Yeah, don't get rid of your papers. Yeah. She works really good. I just want to make sure. Well, there's a wee bit of dress, I think. All right, let's just do it. That circle ends right here at the dress. Okay. Oh, you've posted a few pages to the flock? Mary, you're working on your altered book? Let's take a look. I love doing this. I love showing off your work on my shows. Hang on a second. Here we go. Oh, Mary, look at that. Oh, wow, you are a machine, girl. Look at that. That's fantastic. Very, very cool. Very nice. Oh, the preview is actually bigger. I think. Here's your pockets. Now, see, I did my pockets going the other way. Let's see what else we got. Oh, those are cool. Very neat. Little hidden door. There's the heart. Really pretty. Very, very pretty, Mary. How are you and Dadams doing? Dadams is in Bethesda, Maryland. He's finishing up a course that he had to take. So he'll be coming down here tomorrow night. So, but I'm good. I'm just tired. I'm very tired from the trip. It was long and painful. No, 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 dum-dum. We'll pretend that nobody saw that. No one saw me cut off part of her. We'll just pretend that never happened. Yes, we are, Connie. We're having Thanksgiving down here, but we're not doing Thanksgiving. PJ and I will be working in the studio on my AV truss. And I don't know what we're going to be doing for dinner. Maybe like a rotisserie, a rotisserie chicken and maybe some... what do you call it? Stuffing, string bean casserole. I do want to make a spaghetti squash. Excuse me. I do want to make a spaghetti squash casserole for PJ. So. Oh, I don't know why. Yep, we'll be together. Unfortunately, Carrie won't be down here. Yours went from Maine to Florida on a Greyhound. Oh, yeah, yeah. And see, now my sinuses are locked up. I don't know why. Anytime I get a tickle in my throat, or if I sneeze, If I sneeze, then I start coughing. And I don't know why. Okay. All right, there we go. It's stuck. Oh, Connie, mine was so good. I took the spaghetti squash, I cut them down the middle, and I upended them in a glass dish, and I put about 1 inch of water, and I put them in the zapper for 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, however long it takes for you to be able to poke a fork through them. And then I took a can of organic diced tomatoes and a can of organic tomato sauce. And I put those in, and I did some onions and some garlic, some seasonings to my, seasoning to your tastes, and cheese. I put lots of cheese in there, and oh, isn't that funny, Mary? Isn't that funny? We both cook it the same way. And then what I did was, the first night I just ate it like that, out of the pan, out of the bowl that I cooked it in. The pan, I don't know what you call it, a pot. But then the next night I put it in a casserole dish, put a little more Parmesan cheese on the top, and I stuck it in the oven. It was even better. And the Parmesan cheese got kind of crispy. Oh man, was that good. So I made it for Sanjay when I went back up to New York, and he loved it. And PJ loves spaghetti squash, so I said, okay, I'll make it for him. No, I don't take, a zapper. A zapper is a microwave. And no, I don't take the skin off. If you cook it in the microwave until it's fork tender, you just use a fork to scoop out all the contents. And, if you have critters outside, you can give them the seeds because, oh my God, they love the seeds. It's so good. You mix it in, like I said, the garlic, the onions, chili pepper if you like. If you don't like that, don't use it. Oh man, it was so good. I was so impressed that I actually made this up on the fly. So, all right, so I think we will put her right about there. No, you don't eat the skin. You scrape the spaghetti squash part out. Before you put it in the microwave, you scrape the seeds out. And then again, you put it upside down in a dish, glass dish, and you put about 1 inch of water in it. Stick it in the microwave for about 15 minutes. Poke it with a fork. If it goes through the skin, it's done. If not, do it another 10 minutes or so. But then once it's cooled off enough so you can handle it, you just take a fork and you scrape out the insides, the part that looks like spaghetti. But so yeah, you don't eat the skin. You scrape it out of the skin and then toss the skin, give it to your critters, whatever. Yours takes about 12 minutes in the microwave. Yeah, it is. It's very low fat, very low carb, and you can eat a lot of it. It's really, really good, isn't it, Mary? Connie, you really need to try it. I'll tell you what I'll do. Hang on for a few days, because I will make it and I'll turn my camera on and I will either do a live stream or I'll do a production video on how I make it. And then you'll be able to see. And I am going to put it directly into a casserole dish. And I'm going to put the cheese in it and bake it, as a casserole. It just gets so good. The tomatoes get so sweet. And the spaghetti squash has a nice consistency to it. It is very good for you. Yes, it is. Yeah, you split it down the middle. So it's kind of like a big oval shape. You know, like if this is it, you know, it's in an oval shape, and you cut it right down the middle. So I'll do a video when I make it, when PJ gets here. Okay, and then I'll post that. Because I do want to do some more cooking videos, but it's really, really good. I think you'll like it. All right, so I'm going to put her about there. So that means that I'm going to cut her dress. Kind of like there. Do you have to test them like watermelon? No, you don't. They're pretty much, you know, done. You know, when they end up in the store, they're good to go. One thing about the spaghetti squash and the acorn squash, I don't know about butternut, butternut squash. Sometimes that I don't know if they're real tender, but for the most part, most of the squashes are pretty tough. They're not delicate like melons. All right, so now if I cut her there, let's do a line here. So yeah, I'll do a video for you. Okay. I am just cutting her off. Here. Okay, there she is. Yeah, you won't regret it, Connie. It's really good. And, you know, you can add as much cheese as you want. But the more cheese, you know, the less healthy it is for you. But, you know. I'm going to try and trim some of this off. It's going to kind of make it kind of difficult to it's going to make it difficult to glue with all that black edge there. So I'm just going to shave it down a wee bit. And my double-sided tape gave up the ghost. Spaghetti squash. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I'm going to do a video in a couple of days. Okay. I am going to glue her down. Oh, you're eating a piece of cold fried chicken? There you go. Yeah, I think we'll be fine if we do like a rotisserie chicken. Even get, you know, 2 rotisserie chickens. And make some stuffing. I have a cauliflower in the fridge I got to use up. And I wonder if PJ would like fried cabbage. I make a good fried cabbage. Oh, and that's what I also put, I put some sausage meat in with the casserole. Not a lot, because I didn't have a lot. I was just using up some stuff I had in the freezer that was getting kind of old. All right, you did not work. That is not where you were originally. You were stuck all the way over here. Yes, that's where you were. That's some old better. Oh, that's it, Susan. Susan needs... You love cabbage? Me too. Me too. I love coleslaw, fried cabbage. I always add it into soups. It's really, really good. She looks like she's standing in lasagna. Doesn't she? Of course, we're all talking about food, so. All right. See, now I have to shave off this little fluff that's over here. It's driving me crazy. I don't like it. Doesn't have to be perfectly smooth, but yeah, cabbage is good for you too. Oh, and Sanjay got this book on fermented pickles, and he made up a batch of pickled beets, and they're fermented, so they're not in the refrigerator. They just sit on the counter until you're happy with the taste. And then you put them in the refrigerator. So he asked me to try them while I was in New York, and I tried them, and they were so good. So I brought them down with us. He found this great book that Weck is the name of the company. It's been a while since you've had... See, I don't like boiled cabbage. I've had it, but I'm not a big fan. You know, the cabbage and the what do you call it? The boiled potatoes and the cabbage. I've had that. I'm just not a real big fan of it. Yeah, I love pickled beets. Yeah. Melissa, can you quickly explain fried cabbage? Okay. You fry up some bacon as much as you want, and reserve the grease. You probably only need a couple of tablespoons at best, I guess. All right, so there are... Well, hang on. Stay where you belong. So you fry up your bacon. You put it aside to let it get crisp, and you dump out everything but like 3 tablespoons or so. And then you can cook up some onions and garlic, some seasonings, anything else that you want to add. And then you add the cabbage. And you just fry it until you are happy with it. I usually leave it somewhat crispy because I like a crunch. Oh, it's good on the grill too. That sounds like it would be, yeah. So and then when it's all done, when it's cooked to your amount of doneness that you like, you add the bacon crumbled on top, and oh my God, it's so good. It really is fantastic. So I could do that for a recipe also. All right, so let's let her get some details in here. Got to get me another piece of paper towel or something. Here's paper towel. I'm just going to squirt that with water. Oh, it's so good, Janet. I'll make a video. I actually learned how to make it down here. We went to one of the local places here, and I had never had it, and it was, you know, it's like, seems like to be a staple. And you know, they said it was really, you know, it was good. So I said, okay, I'll try it. And it was fantastic. And I told, the guy came out to ask us how we liked our meal. And I said, that cabbage, I must know. How do you make that? He gave us the whole recipe. So I've been making it like crazy. Okay, that gave her a wee bit of shadow there. Let's do this side of her. So yeah, I can do the fried cabbage for you all too. The last time I made it, I also had, again, I was trying to use up some sausage. So I put a little bit of sausage in it too. I had bought, my friend has a butcher shop here in town, although she is closing it. She's retiring to be a full-time farmer. But she had a lot of like high-end gourmet sausage mixes. So I bought several small packages from her, so I was trying to use them up. All right, so there we have it. We fixed these two pages. They were bothering me. So now I'm very, very happy with the way they look. Sliced apples or dried cranberries. I don't know about the cranberries, but I don't see why apples wouldn't work. I think apples would be fantastic in that. Polish sweet and sour cabbage is wonderful. I've never tried that. It would probably be really good. So all right, so we did that. We fixed this page because that was bothering me. And then when we did this silly one, and this again was the 4-ingredient collage, and that's all we used was just 4 ingredients. But of course, now that we have met the challenge, we can go back in here and do anything we want with it. So if you want to go embellish it, then go right ahead and embellish it. Have fun with it. You know, keep working with it until you are happy with it. Okay. Tuesday night, we're going to be doing Citrusolve and National Geographic magazines. And it's called Crazy Papers. And if you've never seen this, make sure you come on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock to watch, because it's going to be a lot of fun. If you want to work along with me, it's very hard to find it. Let me get the bottle of Citrusolve. If you go to their website, they claim that they have, you know, that local stores have it, but I went all over the place. Here it is. Citrusolve Concentrated Cleaner and Degreaser. It must be the concentrated. Don't get the squirt bottle. Okay? And this stuff smells fantastic. It's very, very citrusy. So if you have any problem with it, you know, do it in a ventilated room, open a window, whatever. But this is the concentrated. This 16-ounce bottle makes 22 gallons of general purpose cleaner. But, and it may work on other papers other than National Geographic. People have had some success with certain pieces of junk mail. So, you know, you can play with it and, you know, try to your heart's content. Now, I will tell you, you want a good price, you can either go to Amazon, and Amazon, I'm furious with them. I bought a bottle this size from Amazon. It was in stock and it was prime shipping. It took them a week to deliver it, and they can't deliver it because they don't want to leave it on my porch. Problem is, that's New York, and I'm down here. So, you know, I'm going to tell them I want my money back because they did not live up to their promise. But you can go to walmart.com. And this is where Sanjay ordered this for me, from walmart.com, and it can be delivered to your local Walmart. So you have that option as well. cheapjoes.com also has it. Oh, he had another seizure. I'm sorry, Mary. But yeah, Cheap Joe's has it. It might be a little bit more pricey. I don't know. But if you only get the 8-ounce bottle, you'll be able to do maybe 3 magazines. So get the 16-ounce. It's more economical. Okay. And you'll need some National Geographics. So go hit up your local thrift store, your local Goodwill, Salvation Army, and get yourself some National Geographic magazines. And we will do this on Tuesday, and then we can use it to make collage. We can do all sorts of fantastic stuff with this. These pages look amazing when they're done. So I'm really looking forward to that. So that's 7 o'clock on Tuesday night. Tuesday would be the 20th, yes. November 20th at 7 p.m. right here. You bought some to try and you never got it? Well, do it with me on Tuesday. So, and I first bought the non-concentrated version. I bought the squirt bottles, and I was so upset because I squirted and squirted and squirted and squirted, and nothing ever worked. Oh my God, Linda, that's horrible. I've had that happen too. Yeah, they sent you a bottle of Mod Podge in a flimsy box with no packaging, and it got squashed. Yep. But at least they deliver it. You know, it's not like Canada. I feel so sorry for you guys in Canada. Yeah, that must have been a sloppy box to open, right? But, so anyway, you'll need your Citrusolve, and you'll need some National Geographics, and we can try playing with some junk mail too. I'm thinking probably more of the slick colored, heavier cardstock postcards that you get in the mail. Those might work. I don't know if there's any other magazines that work. The reason that it works with National Geographics is because National Geographic paper has a clay finish on it. And the inks that they use will slide on top of the clay. So that's what makes the magic. All right, guys, so I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go head on over to the house. Maybe I'll make myself a cup of coffee, and I'll watch some YouTube videos. And I have to look up that lady's name. In the beginning, you said somebody posted that there was a gal. Was it Southern Girls or something? That did altered books? I have to scroll way back. I don't know how far I can scroll back here. Linda, did you tell me? Oh, I can only go back. So I can only go back to 938. So that's a problem. So, who told me about another lady? Another person that did good altered book videos. Yes, please do keep Kathleen Elliott in your heart and prayers. Oh, there's Kathleen. There you are, sweetheart. Oh, Kathleen, I keep you in my heart and my prayers, sweetheart. Please let us know how you do, okay? Please do let us know how you do, Kathleen. I know Nikki the bookmaker, but there was another lady that somebody mentioned that makes good altered books. I'll have to scroll through. Southern Gal Design. Thank you, Patty. Southern Gal Design. I'll have to remember that. All right, guys, I will see you all on Tuesday at 7 o'clock to do Citrusolve and National Geographic Crazy Papers. I love you all very, very much. I keep you all in my heart and in my prayers. And please be safe. Please be happy. Please be loved. Please let a little laughter and silliness into your heart. Okay, guys? That's about it for me tonight. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Please give the video a thumbs up. And please, for heaven's sakes, please come on over to The Flock over on Facebook. We're having a great time over there. Love you all. I will see you on Tuesday. Good night, everybody.